Please introduce yourself and tell us why you're attending EMEX this year.
So I'm Christelle Barnes. I'm Country Manager for SolarEdge in the UK. We're at EMEX this week to show business owners and energy managers different solutions that are available to help them generate their own energy, reduce their bills and have more control over their usage. So SolarEdge is a global leader in smart energy products. Started in 2006 by developing what we call a DC optimized inverter solution, which revolutionized the way energy is harvested from solar panels. The company's evolved since then, and since we first launched our products into the markets in 2010 to include a range of different products that allow people to take more control over their energy. So it's not just about inverter solution anymore, it's also about battery storage, about EV charging, about more advanced metering, and ultimately having visibility and control over that usage.
What is having the biggest impact on energy saving in commercial property?
Yeah, so I'd say, what we're hearing from the market at the moment is that the demand from customers is to be able to generate as much energy as possible. With the increase of electricity bills and overall energy cost, while at the same time electricity usage for most businesses is increasing, they're looking at ways to generate as much as possible. So one of the core benefits of the SolarEdge solution is that optimization allows you to maximize the performance from the system, regardless of how many roof orientations or pitches or different obstacles you may have. So we're able to deliver solutions that allow people to put solar panels on an east roof, a south roof, a west roof, a small roof, a large roof, a roof with an obstacle, maybe also their car park or some land they have. So it's about making every asset that they have usable. So it's not necessarily about the latest innovation that we have in the product range. It's about taking those core things and doing them in a way that adds most value for somebody.
How do you assess the best solutions for a building and its occupants?
Yeah, so SolarEdge has a design software. It's completely free for our customers to use, called Designer. And this allows our installers, supported by our team, to simulate their projects in a lot of detail. So we can find the property on satellite imagery, add the panels, input half-hourly data. So we can do a very detailed analysis of not just how much the system will produce, but how much the customer will use. So from that very early stage, we can see exactly what type of array will add the most value for the customer. In some cases, that might be to maximize one roof area. In other cases, that might be to maximize the whole roof area. In other cases, that might be a slightly smaller roof area, or even to add battery storage. So we really look at that at the design stage and see, based on their usage and perhaps their changes in usage profile, if they're looking to add an electric vehicle fleet, then we can add extra consumption into account for that. That allows us to get a really accurate picture of actually what solution is the right thing for the customer. So it's not a guessing game, it's very accurate, allows people to really assess what value that installation is going to have for them.
Why is it important for FMs to consider sourcing some of their own electricity?
Yeah, I think we've seen this trend now over a number of years, that it's not just about the business, how you can reduce cost or how you can reduce carbon, but how can you deliver the most value overall when you look at all the different aspects that are important to that business. Solar is a great way of doing that. It's visible, first of all, which is great for perhaps PR activities. It's very easy to show to their customer base what they're doing. It's a very low maintenance technology that works pretty much in every application. So if you have a south roof or an east roof, it works. If you have a car park, it works. If you have a piece of land, it works. So it's a very flexible way of meeting their goals. With energy costs going the way they have, that cost-saving element is very important as well. But that's really a new trend. That's something that's come out in 2022. And the trend for solar adoption globally has been increasing over a number of years as people look to be more sustainable, to reduce their carbon emissions. And solar is one of the easiest ways of doing that. The majority of commercial businesses in the UK would be able to install solar very easily without planning permission, with just a few applications like reconnection permission. So it's a very straightforward technology, very flexible, and can grow with the business as well. So perhaps the energy needs change. They might add another manufacturing line in 2 years' time. No problem, add more solar panels. So it's a very flexible and easy technology for people to get a lot of different value. Just add a few more panels, exactly. Yeah, I think it's about adding a priority to this. And in 2022, what we see is that carbon reduction and cost reduction is a priority for pretty much every business. Certainly the large blue chip companies, which we work with a lot, because they are looking at how they meet their ESG goals, how they meet their perhaps Paris commitment goals, how they meet the expectations of their customers and their suppliers as well. That's something we commonly see, but at the same time trying to do all of that while reducing cost for the business. And solar helps them do all of that.